Alright boys, welcome back to another El Camino Kyle video. On today's episode, I thought since I've given you guys, I think it's 3 Gremlin videos in a row, there's no better way to switch things up than buying a new car. So what's happened over the last 2 days is, you guys know my good buddy Noah, he's over in Montana at college. I bought a car for him for when he comes back to school. We're getting rid of that T-Bird and now we've got a 67 Mustang. So I'll roll the intro and show you some clips around it.
Time, be with him, no, that's just fine. Ain't it funny how it works, my dear? Tell me, honey, what's on your mind? You want me to look, tell you what I find. An empty heart, a blackened soul, nothing left for me to hold, and nothing left for me to hold.
So, I'm sure that most of you keyboard warriors can figure out through deductive reasoning that this is a 67 Mustang with a 289 and a 3-speed manual. You heard me on the phone with Noah. He wants to watch me work on this thing while he's away at school. So, I got a whole bunch of parts. Most of them are just bolt-on and really quick, like an air cleaner, air freshener, shocks, thermostat, and all that. Gonna have to bleed the brakes and do the usual service when I get a new car. And then right now it runs and drives great. Took it up and down the road, drove it like 10 minutes from where we bought it, and it did great. When you hit the brakes it goes a little bit right, but that's pretty standard for 4-wheel drum and manual brakes, manual steering. So not a big worry, just gonna do some wheel cylinders, wheel bearings, because the back end's a little crooked. Gonna fix all that up, fix the suspension a little bit, taking it in steps because I don't want to put too much of my own money into this. I'll wait for Noah to dump all his life savings into it because I'm trying to save up for that Gremlin out there. That is running, by the way. So, just going to prop this hood open and start getting to work. And the guy actually spruced it up before he sold it. He got a new battery, new belt, new fuel filter, looks like a fuel pump, coil, spark plug wires, cap, rotor, ignition, spark plug wires. So I also have to do the spark plugs. Oddly enough, that's one thing that he didn't do. And I'm pretty sure this guy's actually going to be watching my videos because he wanted to stay up to date with it. Oh, looks like new air filter. Another favorite feature of mine is the make a gasket around the carburetor and intake. So that's pretty cool. Never seen that before. It does idle and has good vacuum, so maybe I should start doing that type of modification. Haven't seen much of that around. But got our new lid. Hopefully she'll fit because I didn't measure the diameter or anything. And looks like it doesn't. Yep, because of the choke. So I'll probably have to get a spacer for that. But we're just gonna run without one for now. Another fun thing about this car is it needs a new door latch, so the door will swing open unless you lock it. So next modification is some new car scent. Put bourbon in the Gremlin and that did not turn out well. I do not recommend it. Next is a new clutch pedal pad. Hopefully this will fit. because my foot has slipped off the clutch moving it in. And yeah, it looks like this may not fit. We're off to a good start. Clutch feels good in it too, which is a surprise. Alright boys, so you'll notice a little jump in the video here. Basically 4 days ago is when I started working on the Mustang, and then I stopped working on it due to a number of things. It's like a week before I leave for college, Oregon is on fire, and Noah actually flew back from Montana. So a plethora of things happened, so I didn't really spend too much time recording, but I'll catch you up right now. So, new tires on the car, new rear shocks on the car, new front shocks on the car, all the badging is put on. I painted the cowl, I painted the hood, not a perfect match, but it's pretty decent. Painted the headlight rings, got the headlights working, painted the front valence, put some chrome on the car, cleaned up some of that. I don't think we did much to the interior. I also did wheel bearings on the El Camino, a whole bunch of stuff on the El Camino. So we've just been grinding. Like, I'd say of the past 3 days, we've worked 48 hours probably. Yeah, so now we're making a trip down to Salem, which is 45 minutes in both the Mustang and the Cougar. The Mustang has only made it up and down Noah Street probably 5 or 6 times. So this is going to be really good.
Baby steps.
Yeah. So this will be fun, and we're going to take you guys with us. Mustang's not making it back.
I sent you the address.
Okay. we made it here okay, and then I had to stop for gas because I wouldn't have made it back without filling up. Yeah, and then Noah, his starter wasn't engaging, and then he flooded it, so I just made sure it was getting fuel, and then held the pedal wide open to the floor, and she cranked to life, so we're going back home now. Alright boys, just realized that I accidentally deleted the outro for this video, so here I am on a different day going back and filming it. I know this was a little bit chopped together and mismatched footage and probably doesn't tell a story very well, but just wanted to get something out to you showing the new car, taking it on a road trip, really taking any of my cars on a long road trip, and surprised me, really blew me away, especially the Mustang, judging that it's been in a garage for the past 15 years before we got it, and we only took it up and down Noah's road a few times and then took it on a hour each way journey, and it did great. Just a little bit of issues at the gas station. I think what was happening was the starter wasn't engaging properly, and then Noah kept giving it gas and then ended up flooding it, so I just pushed the gas all the way to the floor, cranked it, and it fired right up, cleared that system out, and it was good to go. Refilled in the Cougar and just drove all the way back home, and it did great. Coming for the channel, I think I'm going to upload this video, and then I've got the second half of the engine tear down for the Grimmy. It's great. It's running and driving now. Sent the 401 off to the machine shop, and then that'll probably be after this video. And then after that will be what we're doing today, is dropping the El Camino off to get 4 new at Discount Tire, and then picking up Noah's T-Bird from Mako. So we're going to do a little review on a Mako paint job. Should be interesting. But appreciate you guys sticking through this one. I know it was a little bit weird. Send it to your grandmother. Leave some hate in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Thanks, boys.
No, we gotta walk the road.